Welcome or welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things planning, journaling and stationaries. Today I have a confession to make. Look who we have here. So I wouldn't say accidentally, but this wasn't planned at all. So yeah, I have placed an order for a pocket ring. And if you have seen my Techo Kaigi video that I posted in, I think, August, I said in that big video that this year I started introducing my ring, personal ring, and to reduce the decision fatigue or confusion, I was not planning to get a pocket size, which was I always saw two of them together in many people's lineup. But I said, okay, this year I'm going to stick with this. I'm not going to buy anything until the end of 2024, minimum. And after filming that video, there was a huge sale going on. And I've been looking for this particular model for a very long time. I mean, like ever since I started looking for it, Filofax Original was under my radar. And it was like almost 50% off. And yes, I did debate if it's a good idea or not. And so it was not like an impulse purchase, I would say. But despite my like a strong will, seeing a very low price, and also now I think I can use both of them peacefully without, having a competition in between the planner. I wanted to see the product also. I just decided to get it. And after because I live in outside of Amazon countries, it was sent to someone else's and then someone bought it for me. So it was a long history. It took me a while, but now she's here. So today I want to share my thoughts on moving forward, how to plan in these two friends. But yeah, I'm in a very good space. I think I found a key on using multiple planner at the same time. So I want to share with you today as my introduction of my new friends. So like I said, this is a Filofax Original in pocket size. I was looking for a black one for a long time, but while I was looking for a black one, I came up with this midnight blue. I saw several photos and I thought it's so pretty, and because I already have black planner, I thought it might be interesting to differentiate the color too. And actually I have a Kindle in blue navy color. I have my Fitbit watch in my navy color, so navy is my color actually. So just to differentiate the size and color from the Nappa, I went to get this one. Plus, this one was discounted, and I don't think the black one was discounted at the time. So yeah, that was also one of the decisions to make. So I have been watching several people using multiple planners at the same time, which I don't think I can do it very nicely because just my brain works with simple format. So idea for 2025 is to take out the planning section, which means quarterly inserts, monthly inserts, weekly inserts, and daily inserts into this portable size. And the reason why I wanted to take planning out to here is this. I really enjoy doing this vertical style daily logging, and this is one of the most consistent things that I have done in my ring planner. I have never struggled, I have never second guessed, it's been consistent. And as I've been sharing in my other videos, I really don't like this archiving system. So I am thinking of not using archive. So this section, all of this vertical, I want to keep 52 weeks in here so that I don't need to like take it out and store it somewhere, because the minute I store it in this binder, which I use for the time being, I never go back. It just stays on the shelf forever. So I started thinking that, okay, so I want to dedicate a planner mainly for this and some habit trackers and other things. I really like this size, so I think wellness tracker, this one is nicer in the big space rather than this tiny size. And then I also think my habit tracker like this looks nicer on here. So this planner is going to be mainly life logging. So what I did throughout the day, habit tracker, contents log, all the things logging goes in here. And then idea is this one will capture all the planning. This way, I know that whatever that goes in here will be discarded at the end of the year. I think I will keep it for some like flip through at the year end just to go through, but I don't think I want to keep these tiny pages forever, and it doesn't feel like something solid. So this one will be mainly planning, messy planning, rough planning. At the end of the year, they're gone. And then I want to keep some of these, so that's how I want to differentiate the two things. And one of the things that I learned throughout my life, this planning life, and also I was watching one of the video from Sleepy Notes Club. She used personal size, pocket size, even mini size at the same time. And in the video, she mentions that it's key to differentiate the purpose of the planners so that they don't fight with each other, and then they all have specific purpose. So it's not like you're duplicating things, and each planner has their own purpose to serve. And I really resonated with that. So this planner is going to be mainly for this vertical format that I really love, and some habits tracking, and this one's going to be a main planner everyday carry. Yeah, so this one is here, and one of the things that I noticed just as I received my pocket size is it's so handy and cute, and on the other hand, the pages are tiny, very tiny. So then again, this really feels like a paper for me. It doesn't feel like solid something to keep forever. So yeah, I think using this for a simple planner feels like a great idea. So that's the plan for 2025. But since we still have a few more months to go until 2025, I wanted to get used to this paper size. So I am using this as very low vibe at the moment. So let me take you through. There's a small card slot here that this is my Canon IV thing that comes with the printing sheet for my ruler. As always, this is nothing fancy, but I just use it here and then use for ruler along the way. So I tried printing this monthly planner, the one that I have here. This is not ideal situation that I have two things, but I just wanted to get used to the size. So I printed, I duplicated. It's so tiny, so tiny that I need to like figure out how to make it happen because it is tiny. And oh yeah, I even printed the 2025. I think the printing went better for 2025, that it is slightly bigger than how I printed originally. This is a Peanuts Planner Co. I noticed I have an issue with printing her free, not just the freebie, but her inserts. Maybe because her setup is done for US letter size and I use A4 size, that this is supposed to be borderless, but it doesn't go all the way to the edge. Plus, if you see here, I think this is just my issue, but the line gets punched. So I'm not sure if I really like it, but at the end of the day, this is not like my final archive that I want to keep forever. So I said, okay, let me just do with it. I'm good. This is the week on 2-page diary that came with the Filofax. So I was debating what to do with it, and I decided to capture my 3 good things for the day. This is something that I've been doing it in like some planner here and there. So I went to look for all the information and try to transfer it here. So this is when I was using plan paper early this year. So it had 3 good things section. So I just copied it here to get used to the page size. And I think it was a good idea that I purchased it a bit early so I can get used to the page size. It really is tiny. And then I think July onwards, I've been quite consistent to check. Okay, end of September. I just need to update a few more weeks, but overall, I didn't want to waste this planner. I kind of thought about maybe I can use for the latter half, and then the first half I can just redate to use it on the next year. But I don't think I like it. So if I want to continue doing these 3 good things, I think I would look for like a similar formats that are available. And yeah, this is how I've been using it. And this is a fold out from Nada Notes. I thought it's pretty. I haven't fully used it, but I'm looking for some way to use. And for this is something that I'm mainly using is this Peanuts Planaco vertical no timeline Saturday Sunday stack version. There are some goals that I want to tackle a little bit more during this last quarter. So I'm using this as like a tracker. So what the things that I did, not so much to share to everyone, but yeah, this is how I've been using. So whenever I do something, I can like jot them down what I did and some notes. I'm thinking this, as you can see, is quite blank, so I need to update, but I am thinking that this would motivate me to push the goal further along. And also this is format that I thought I really like, but I felt so big in personal. But I think this is beautiful in the pocket size, so I'm really happy with how it's looking like. So I printed out to like mid-November. So if I stick with it, I want to print a few more. Again, it's the printing issue, but whenever this is the issue that I can't print properly, that it's get whole, the punching goes all the way. I struggled. I tried to look for some solution, but it just didn't work. So I'm just telling myself this is just a random note that it gets thrown away. Lastly, this is the checklist. I just trying to map out what I'm doing in here. So within 2024, I'm using the first section for monthly, second section for 3 good things, third one for my business log, and then fourth one here is the list and notes. And then ideally in 2025, that's going to be first section's monthly, second one is the weekly plan that comes in, third one is the daily log, and then fourth one, if I like the 3 good things, I will keep on. If I like the business logging, I will continue, but I don't know if I want to continue this style because this is more like a end of the year sprint for me, so I don't know, we'll see. And then the last section is list and notes. So this is going to be very functional, simple setup, even in 2025. And then there are some, I printed few inserts just to see how it looks like. So this is typical format that I use in my personal size, and I think I quite liked it. I even did the 4 category version. Oh yeah, this is the weekly format that I made for myself. So very simple Hobonichi weeks vibe with my favorite 4 categories. So I might use this moving forward. But I also noticed this one is super pretty. This is from Peanuts Planner Co. It is tiny, but I think it has lots of space to write things down. So if I like this format, I might use it. I'm gonna use it in personal size in, I think, November. So we will see how it goes. And this is also very pretty one. Genbi plans freebie Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday here. A less space for my like task, but I think this is also pretty, so I just printed to see the size. This is hilariously tiny habit tracker from Elise Creates. I thought it's pretty, but when I printed out, it's so tiny. I'm just putting it here just for me to get used to it and then see if I want to use it or not. It's just so tiny. And some notes. And the checklist. So what I have noticed is, especially for like this Peanuts Planner Co. Format, because I feel like I'm downsizing from this big size, some of them become so tiny in terms of this line spacing. So I really like line spacing on this side, but this feels super tiny. So it's just a bit of experiments going on, see what I like. And yeah, so some of the inserts that I love on personal size doesn't quite work on this side. For example, I really like this vertical layout, but when I printed for this size, it was just insanely tiny that I can't. So yeah, it's a fun way to differentiate the purpose, and also knowing that this is just a messy planning, that I don't need to make it so pretty or anything. It's just the planning. It's going to be thrown away later. Yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, I am using this for the time being, just for fun. And then ideally, this is going to be my main everyday carry in 2025. So let's see how this evolves. And I'm also excited and I'm confident that I can use two planners at the same time with the positive attitude. So I will keep you updated. Let's see how it goes. Bye.